Now, my plan is that you reduce the deficit. Be careful of the structural deficit. You reduce the deficit, because that's real pounds and pence. You reduce the deficit in half. That's going to require some very difficult decisions. I would protect frontline NHS and education, because we've made progress in those areas. But it's going to require very difficult decisions to do that. What I know is that if the economic growth rate doesn't hit the 2.2 to 2.5% that they need, you'll find the budget deficit going up. So you've got to sustain growth through public investment until the private sector is ready to invest. And that is the secret of success. And I think that is prejudiced at the moment. Now that relates to Naranjan's questions. Thank you for your service as a local councillor. Local government had a tough time in some ways over the last decade, because I think that we did not devolve sufficient power on housing, social services and criminal justice into local government. But local government had a good time when it came to budget grants. I mean, it really did. Now, the tragedy is it takes a Conservative government to remind people why it's worth having a Labour government. Because budget cuts of 25, 40, 60% are being talked about now. I cannot come here and promise you that I'm going to make money grow on trees if I were ever to become Prime Minister, because you wouldn't believe me. It won't. And what we have to do is find a way to ensure that the revenue raising and the spending of local government is better balanced and less dependent on central government. And that is an easy thing to say, but a very, very hard thing to do. But I think it's what we've got to do. On the distinguished gentleman's question, you see, I think that Britain and India should be cooperating on a whole range of issues. We should be cooperating.